Hey besties, welcome back to the channel. You're all welcome. To my new subscribers, thank you for joining the family. You all are really making my stay here on YouTube worthwhile. So, on this channel, yeah, we always try to go straight to the point, and on this channel we try to empower people. So I brought you people a new business, new recipe, new everything. So let's learn how to make yogurt. What you need is your milk, and what I have there is half a kilo of milk. I have my starter, I have my bucket, water, sugar, flavor. And then I have my wraps, what I'm going to use to wrap them. So I'm starting a yogurt business, drinkable yogurt, and the one that you suck. Like back here where I am, it's really, really hot, so people tend to buy this. You can do this during the dry season. It's a nice business that you can start. You can also do it for your home, like to do it and drink. So what you need is, for what I'm going to use here, if you're using half a kilo of milk, then you go for 5 liters of water. The recipe, my own recipe. If you're using 1 kilo, go for 10 liters of water. So I'm just going to add half of my 5 liters. Try to mix my milk up. You understand? You have to mix it to be creamy, no lumps. That's exactly what I'm doing. So that's what you do too. But if you want your own yogurt to be thick, now you're going to reduce the amount of water to preference. But this is how yogurt is made. So for my recipe, for this particular recipe, because I know people are going to ask, I use 5 liters of water and half kilogram of milk. I also use a 1/4 kilo of sugar. So I'm just extra. I'm straining my water. I don't want no particles, no dirt, because trust me, everything has to be really clean, because you are going to be growing bacteria, healthy bacteria. So you don't want dirt to be inside, because if you are going to be growing unhealthy bacteria, the things that are in that healthy bacteria might also grow the unhealthy bacteria. So you have to really be clean. So I'll go ahead and strain my milk again, because I want it to come out really smooth. I don't want no lumps. I don't want no dirt inside. I'm just starting this new business. I want everything to be clean and spanking. So go ahead, strain your milk into the pot you're going to be using, because we have to warm this up. Yeah, we have to warm this up to kill other bacteria that might still be in that water. So go ahead and strain your milk. And as you can see, I have lumps in there. I'm just trying to break it down. Yeah, see, 2024, you can start something. This might actually help you pay your light bill. Yeah, if you want to do it on a small scale, if you want to do it on a big scale, trust me, this particular business, you have 100% gain. But if you are doing on a small scale, it can help you to fetch you some coins that you can use to pay your light bill. Your fridge is just there running throughout. You can as well add this to your freezer and sell it to people, especially when places are hot. Yogurt is really nice, and you can also drink it in your home. So just go ahead and heat it up. For me, I don't let mine boil. I just heat it up until I see as if it's foaming around the pot. Like you're just getting some fumes coming out from the pot. You remove it. As you can see, it didn't boil, but you can see the vapor that is coming out. It means the milk is really hot. So go ahead again and strain it. See, there's nothing wrong in sieving your milk as many times as you can, just to make it to have a good outcome. So after that, I'll let it cool down for a while. For some people, yeah, if you can go and wash your hands very well, and when you dip your hand into this mixture, if you can count from 1 to 15 without feeling any pain, you can go ahead and add your starter. Or you can use a thermometer, or I use the back of my hand. When you want to feed the baby and you want to see if the baby's food is cold, you use the back of your hand. That is what I use. I use the back of my hand to test it out. And I'm just mixing my my other yogurt, the store-bought one that has the healthy bacteria, the healthy culture. That's what we're going to use. You can always buy culture from the market, the dry one, but I prefer this one because it has stabilizers and the rest. And this particular Dolait, it has a nice soft milky scent smell to it, so I love it. So you just go ahead and add it, and trust me, again, I'm still going to strain it because I don't want no lumps or bumps. Because trust me, if you don't do this, it will come out lumpy. The first one I did was a disaster, so I learned my lesson. I didn't sell that one. I just drank it at home, but it was really a disaster. So I decided to put my back into this one. So I'm just training it, and voila. Now what you do is go ahead and wrap your bucket very well. I'm going to use foil paper. I just want the heat, because for bacteria to grow, you need heat. So we need that heat. So we need to keep that heat. So go ahead, cover your bucket. You can use a blanket or whatever to like cover the bucket to keep that warmth. So that's my bed sheet. I'm using an old bed sheet to like cover it up, and I'll put it again in a black plastic wrap. Later on, just put it somewhere dark, somewhere nobody's going to disturb it. Just put it there and leave it there. Come back after 8 hours. 8 to 9 hours, depending on how you want it to taste. If you want it to get a little bit too sour, you can leave it for 10 hours or more, but I don't want my yogurt to be too sour, so 8 hours is enough. And we are unraveling it, and that's our yogurt. Can you see? It came out so perfect, so perfect. Yeah, you can go ahead and eat it like this without adding sugar. And another thing, from this one here, you can just go ahead and take small and keep it, so that next time you don't go ahead to buy another yogurt to mix it with it. This will be your culture now. Just take small of what you first of all got and keep it. Now I'm using my blender. You can always use hand whisk to do it. I use my blender to like blend it so that it doesn't have any lumps. It should be smooth. And that's my flavor. This particular flavor acts too as a sweetener. That is why I use a quarter cup, because this one is already very sweet. So I don't want my yogurt to be too sweet, and that's my flavor. I actually use pineapple. I wanted it to scent like pineapple, and I'm adding another pineapple flavor. That one is not too strong, so I had to add this other one. And you go ahead and add your sugar. Add your sugar to taste. There's no real measurement for sugar. Just add your sugar according to taste. And you go ahead again and blend it. Trust me, guys. This was so delicious. And the scent, oh my god, it smelled like pineapples. It smelled so fruity, like tropical. And there you go. My daughter was there helping me. So she drank and drank. She drank most of my profits. Trust me. Do this for your family and let your family enjoy it. Do this for business and be earning some small change. And I'm straining it again for the last time. Your sugar might be there. Maybe the lumps from the sachet flavor can be there. So I had to strain it one more time before I start packaging it. And back home, we love to soak it from these small wrapping papers. Like when it's so cold, yeah, and it has a little bit of ice in it, and places are hot, you just buy 100, and you're just soaking it and going. It's so nice. So I had to taste that again. You see, it's so creamy, so creamy. But like I said, if you want your yogurt to be thicker than mine, you add less water. Maybe for half a kilo, you add 2.5 liters of water. You are going to really get a thick and creamy yogurt. But this one is it's a drinkable yogurt, and it's for this wrap. So I did not need it to be too thick. Plus, I wanted to make profits. But trust me, if you taste this, you stop buying yogurt from the store. So just go ahead and wrap it up and voila, we have our yogurt. I saw this for 100, and for this particular batch I spent, how much did I spend? I'll leave it down in the description box so that you can know how much I spent and how much I made as a profit. Okay, I spent 4,100 and I had about 60 something of these, meaning my profit came out 2,100 or so. Yes, 2,100 or 2,000, yeah, thereabouts, because I had to wrap about 60 of these, and look at what is still in there, plus what we drank and the rest. So that's it. Those ones I wrapped them for 100 francs, and these other ones for 50. Thank you for watching, and bye bye.